Today I'm going to do foundation do's and don'ts, okay? So just bear with me. But hold on real quick. So I'm starting off with the same foundation in shade Caracas from NARS. The only thing differently that I did on the left side was to apply a 2 shades lighter concealer that I will be applying under my eyes later on in the video. And ladies, I always try to stick to a foundation that's really close to my skin as on the right, because I feel like it's easier to blend it compared to the left side. You know, you have to spend more time blending. And yes, I look like a ghost, right? Yeah. So please try to get a foundation that's really close to your skin, unless you trust yourself with your blending skills. So yes, I'm going in with my concealer. I love Tarte Cosmetics concealers. They're just like the best. Okay, so the different thing that I'm doing here is that I'm not applying the concealer on the right. I'm not applying the concealer all the way across my under my eyes, just because when I'm blending it in, I will be taking it upward. So doing it this way prevents you from looking cakey, okay? And I love using brushes, but there's nothing wrong with using a beauty blender. I just feel like beauty blenders really suck up the foundation, but there's nothing wrong with that. So you pick your poison, ladies. I prefer to use brushes. I mean, I used to use blenders, don't get me wrong, before I transitioned. As you can see on the right side, I'm dragging it upward. This way it prevents me from looking cakey compared to the left side. Okay, yeah. So just blend. And then after that, I'm going in with my bronzer from Covergirl in shade Ebony. So I love contouring, okay? So just really take your time. On the right side, take your time to really blend it upward, right? Don't just dab on the left side. Just dab in place. Do not dab in place. Over here, you can already tell the difference between the left side and the right side. I look more natural on the right side and more dramatic on the left side. And every time I do my makeup, I always try to be natural. I'm a very simple, yes, I'm dramatic, but that's just to be funny, right? But I'm a very natural person, so the left side is definitely not me. So blend upward on the right, like on the right side. You see what I'm doing on the left side? You don't want to do that. That's dramatic. On the right side, it's exactly how you want to do it. You want to blend it nicely up in an upward motion. Yeah, you don't want to do what I'm doing on the left side by dabbing it. No. And I'm not really good at contouring my nose because I feel like my nose is even too big to contour. Like, it's not going to get any smaller, but it has been working. So what I'm doing on the left side is what you don't want to do. You want to apply just like how I'm applying on the right side, very natural and skinny, right? You don't want to do what I'm doing on the left side, applying technically all over your nose. No. Okay, so just blend it out. You can even use your fingers. I like using my fingers to blend out the contour. Ladies, you always want to make sure that you are setting your foundation with your setting powder. And I'm using 2 setting powders, banana powder and Terra Cotta from Revolution. I have a yellow undertone, so that's why I mixed them. So setting your foundation just sucks up the oils. As you can see on the left side, I look like I'm sweating or oily. That's why I didn't use a setting powder on the left side, just purposely, just so that you guys can see the difference. But yeah, so it's very important. I mean, again, everybody's different and has their own preference, but I prefer to set my face because it gives me that matte finish look. This is the only thing I hate about setting my face. Now I messed up my shirt. I look like a dirty child. And I'm still applying bronzer on the left side. Wow. But you can definitely tell the difference between the bronzer on the left and the bronzer on the right. And yes, I was very dramatic with the blush, because that's exactly how some of you ladies look. You guys are doing it the wrong way. Blush is not supposed to be applied all over your cheek. But then again, everybody has their own way of applying blush, and this is the way that I apply mine on the right side. I'm not really sure how to describe the location, but on the right side, I'm just blending out the setting powder. So I usually leave it in for about 30 seconds. Guys, I look like a drag queen on the left side. You cannot tell me that I don't. I do. But it's serious. This is exactly how some people look like out there with makeup in this generation. Now I'm just going in with my highlighter from MAC. What you don't want to do, like I'm doing on the left side, is just to apply all over your nose. Now what I like to do is just to apply at the tip and at the bridge. That way it looks more natural, as you will see. Because I looked so crazy on the left side. Oh my goodness. I was being very dramatic with the highlighter on my cupid bow, my chin, and my forehead. Okay? On the right side is exactly how you want to do things. I'm very light on my cupid bow, very light on my nose, my forehead, and my chin. Now, this is the big one. Your cheeks. On the left side, of course, I'm being dramatic with it. I'm applying all over my cheek. That's what you don't want to do, because look, it looks crazy. On the right side, you want to just be very light. You know, you have to know where to apply your highlight. When you turn to the side, the part that gets light without makeup on, that's where you're supposed to add your highlight. Okay? You know, the funny thing is that some of you guys don't even do flash checks. You guys don't check what your makeup looks like with flash on. Because what I look like on the left side with flash on, I would look crazy. So now I'm just applying lip liners on my lips. I am overlining my lips on the left side, and on the right side I am following my cupid bow the way it's supposed to be. But again, everybody has their own preference. I personally, again, like to be natural, so I'm following what God gave me. Yeah, I know Valentine's Day is coming up, so that's why I did pink eyeshadow. And I'm not really a fan of colors. I just like very natural colors like nudes and browns, really, but it's not that bad. So for my lips, I'm just applying it's NYX lingerie. And I also added white eyeliner for my waterline for the first time. I like to always keep it simple with black eyeliner for my waterline, but this time, in the name of Valentine's Day, I just did white. It's not that bad, but I don't really like it that much. On the left side, when some people add lip liner and lipstick, they don't really blend them together. They separate them like it looks on the left side, and that's not right. On the right side, it's supposed to look just like that, blended. You're supposed to blend it, right? Blend them together so they look natural. I'm not even throwing shade. I repeat, I'm not even throwing shade, but this is exactly how some of you guys used to look my freshman year in college. You guys used to look just like the left side. So I hope that now that we are in a new generation, it's been 3 years, that you guys have learned, or if not, just watch this video. You know who you are. I'm not even going to lie, but from this angle, the left side looks good. It doesn't even look like it's bad, but people that know me know I won't go out looking like that. But hey, I tried to make it look as bad as I could, but it's really hard, you know, when you know how to do something right, to do it wrong. It's so hard. But the right side is definitely in me. But I'm so dramatic. Look at the left side. Oh my gosh. Yep. Do not look like the left side. But it's time to add your setting spray. I love this thing, y'all. Final look. I honestly think it's amazing how these two different ways of applying foundation gives me a different look. I do not look like the same person.